Hi everyone, Bob Black here at Robins Stadium. Time for another Richmond Spider football preseason training camp update. Today we speak with Jakob Harris, Spider wide receiver. Jake, most of the buzz in preseason camp has been about the new Spider offense. Not new to you, of course, having run it at VMI, so probably nobody better to ask how it's going right now, a couple of weeks away from the first game, than you. So how does the offense look?
The offense is looking really good. I was here in the spring, and I was able to see how they're handling it at first, and I think a lot of them got to picking up on it very quickly. And then throughout camp, we've been working really hard just to get our details right. Coach Koch is big on details, being the best in the CAA, best in the country in details. But it's a very high-tempo offense. You know, we're out here, it's hot, you're tired sometimes, but it makes you better in the end because, you know, third, fourth quarter of games, teams can't really keep up with it. So I'm excited. We look really good too.
That's the word I keep hearing anyway, is tempo. As you kind of compare it a little bit to where you were at VMI, now this is the first year here, where's the tempo level for you guys?
I think the tempo has always kind of been the same, especially around Coach Koch. He pushes everybody to be the best we can be. So the tempo really goes off him and what he's feeling. But you know, we all want to be fast. We all want to be the best. So we're just working with each other. Like I said, trying to get the details right, because once the details come, it all comes a lot quicker and you can go a lot faster with the tempo.
Take us back to your connection with Reese Udinsky in your VMI days and how that chemistry evolved, and how much did you have to kind of rekindle that, having not been with him the last year?
Right, yeah. So me and Reese, I think we've always had a special connection from the very start. And then throughout VMI, we did a lot of good things. And then he left, went to Maryland, and then I think it was just God's plan to bring him, Coach Koch, me here, and with a bunch of other great guys on the team. But it took me a little bit coming off the injury to get my camp legs, my football legs back. So I've been slowly getting back into it, but I'm feeling really good and I'm ready to go, and I think we're going to make a lot of big noise this year.
How about the rest of the receiving room? What are you seeing, feeling there with those guys? And not just in the room, but out here on the field. Obviously, guys like Leroy Henley, who was here last year, Josiah Williams, another transfer, and Nick DeGennaro. Pretty deep room.
Right. Yeah, so I think with the receiver room, I think a lot of it starts with a lot of off-the-field stuff. The first thing that really comes to my mind, I think we all really love each other in the receiver room, and we're doing this for each other. Coach October, he has a little saying that says, "One shine, we shine." So if one person gets the credit, it's a product of other people doing their jobs and just them getting the ball. So, but yeah, it's a lot of good people working. Leroy, Nick, Josiah. I mean, there's from one to the bottom. There's really no one to bottom. It's everybody's got talent, and I'm excited to see a lot of people are growing. A lot of young guys are doing their job well, and I think we're going to do a lot of big things.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. When you were at VMI, Coach Koch was first your receiver coach,
Yes,
then the offensive coordinator. How much does that allow you to really get into his head, not only for the entire offense, but for the wide receivers specifically?
Yeah, so actually when Coach Koch first started, that was I think kind of peak Coach Koch with the tempo and yelling sometimes. I think he's a young coach getting into it, but I've had a lot of good times with Coach Koch. He was a great receivers coach. He's a great offensive coordinator, and I think he's really I think he really puts us in the best positions possible. First, second, third down, fourth down, whatever call, I trust, and he trusts, and we all trust him. So I think he's going to do a very good job for us.
As we talk today, just a little more than 2 weeks from the first game, is that excitement level starting to build? Is the grind of camp still there? How are you guys kind of approaching this next 2 weeks?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the same thing with the receivers room. It all starts off the field. I think we're all playing for each other. I think we all love each other a lot. And just knowing that Charlottesville, that game in Virginia is coming up soon. And me personally, I haven't played football, missed the last 3 games, so I'm itching to get out there, and I know everyone else is. And I think we're going to make a really big step for Richmond football September 3rd.
You did have the opportunity to play some FBS games at VMI, maybe not at this level with an ACC opponent. How did you kind of approach those games?
I mean, you know, it's kind of the same thing. You can control what you can control. Obviously, FBS schools are looked at as bigger, faster, stronger guys, but you know, obviously we don't believe that. I think we're a very good FCS team, and I think we can keep up with anybody. But just approaching it, it's just the same thing. You can only control what you can control. Just be yourself, and if you practice well and put your head into it and get the details right, you're going to turn out just fine no matter who you play. So that's how I look at it.
We're sure of that. Jakob Harris, thanks for the time today.
Thank you very much.